Learn to earn for life.
Dear students, let us go through the swing equation of the synchronous machine. The load angle or the torque angle delta depends upon the loading of the machine. Larger the loading, larger is the value of the torque angle. If some load is added or removed from the shaft of the synchronous machine, the rotor will decelerate or accelerate respectively with respect to the synchronously rotating stator field, and relative motion begins. It is said that the rotor is swinging with respect to the stator field. The equation describing the relative motion of the rotor, that is the load angle delta, with respect to the stator field as a function of time is called as swing equation. Consider the generator which receives the mechanical power PS at torque Ts and rotor speed omega via shaft from the prime mover. It delivers electrical power PE. To the power system network via the bus bars. The generator develops electromechanical torque TE. It develops electromechanical torque TE in opposition to TS. Assuming that winding and friction losses to be negligible, the accelerating torque on the rotor is given by TA is equals to TS minus TE. Let us multiply omega on both sides. We will get omega TA is equals to omega TS minus omega TE. Here omega TA is equals to PA is the accelerating power. Omega TS is equals to PS is the mechanical power input. Omega TE is equals to PE is the electrical power output, assuming that the power loss is negligible. Therefore, we can write PA is equals to PS minus PE. Under steady state conditions, PA is equals to PE, so that PA is equals to 0. When PS and PE balance is disturbed, the machine undergoes dynamics governed by PA is equals to TA omega, that is equals to IA omega is equals to m dot d square theta by dt square, where d square theta by dt square is the angular acceleration of the rotor. Since the angular position of the motor is continuously varying with the time, it is more convenient to measure the angular position and velocity with respect to a synchronously rotating axis. From this figure, it is inferred that delta is equals to theta minus omega naught t, where omega naught is the angular velocity of the reference rotating axis. Delta is the rotor angular displacement with respect to the stator field. Taking the time derivatives of this equation, delta is equals to theta minus omega naught t, we will get d delta by dt is equals to d theta by dt minus omega naught, and d square delta by dt square is equals to d square theta by dt square. And finally, we will get, after combining the taken equations, we will get m into d square theta by dt square is equals to PA is equals to PS minus PE. This is called the swing equation of the synchronous machine. When the machine is connected to the infinite bus bars, then PE is equals to E into V divided by X whole multiplied by sine delta is equals to PM sine delta, or it can be written as m d square delta by dt square is equals to PS minus PM sine delta. Let us discuss about the swing curve. Swing curve. The solution of swing equation gives the relation between the rotor angle delta as a function of time t. The plot of delta versus t is called as swing curve. The exact solution of the swing equation is, however, is a very tedious task. Normally, a step-by-step method or any other numerical solution techniques like Euler's method, Runge-Kutta methods are used for solving the swing equation. The swing curve is used to determine the stability of the system. Please remember, it is used to determine the stability of the system. In case delta increases indefinitely, it indicates instability, whereas if it reaches a maximum and starts decreasing, it shows that the system will not lose stability since the oscillations will be damped out with time. A sample swing curve is shown here. You can observe a sample swing curve over here. For the stability of the system, d delta by dt is equals to 0. d delta by dt is equals to 0, where it is the system is stable at that position. The system will be unstable. The system will be unstable if d delta by dt is greater than 0 for a sufficiently longer time, that is normally more than 1 second. Thank you for watching this video.